All right, new trial starting on Court TV. Michael Mosley is the defendant. We've been talking about this one for months leading up to today. There he is, cleaned up a little bit for his trial. Double murder is the charge. Let's bring in Court TV legal correspondent Julia Janae joining us live from Nashville, Tennessee tonight. Julia, great to see you. Barroom brawl spills out into the street. Ugly situation. Tell us about what we learned from today's opening statements happening late in the day.
We learned the details of what may have started this brawl. Really two dueling sides telling this jury different details. And there's a video that the jury has not seen yet of this actual brawl. It's also something the public hasn't seen the entire footage of. But what we learned from the prosecutor, Jan Norman, and the defense attorney, Ken Quillen, is that this happened after these two different factions, friends of the victims and then friends of the defendant, all together outside. It may have started over an unwelcome advance from the defendant to a woman who was in the group with the victims and their friends. Here's how Norman described it to the jury.
You'll see Mr. Mosley walk up to Emma Yoder. Walk up to her, touch her, lean into her. He's trying to talk to her, flirt with her. And you'll see Miss Yoder's body language, but she'll describe to you that she had already told him several times no, that she was uncomfortable. She did not want him talking to her. And her friend group, again, everybody's getting ready to leave, and you'll see her friend Sam. He'll actually come up and put his arm around her and say, "That's my girlfriend," talking to Mr. Mosley. Like, you need to back up. And you'll hear from J.C. Harper, Mr. Mosley's friend, that at that moment, she knew it was tense and she needed to do something to de-escalate it. She did not want the situation to escalate. And you'll see her grab at Mr. Mosley's arm. He actually grabs and pulls her to him, but that she needed to stop that interaction.
This is outside of that Dogwood bar where not too long after this, there would be that triple stabbing that left two victims bleeding out on the sidewalk. That's how Norman described it to these jurors. But then when the defense was able to give their opening, they gave a very different perspective onto how this unwelcome advance may have happened and pointed the finger at someone who was in the group with the victims, but was someone who may have been instigating everything that happened before things got deadly. Take a listen.
2:46 a.m. on the second floor stair top camera. You see Wilson McCullough and Mr. Mosley huddled together head to head watching Emma Yoder. Time after time, McCullough motions towards Emma, encouraging Mr. Mosley to approach her or to hit on her, as people say. Mosley at one time does start to approach Emma, loses his nerve, does a 180 and goes back.
Ken Quillen, they're talking about Wilson McCullough, someone that he brought up multiple times, even ended his opening statement on that name, suggesting that he was someone playing a prank, trying to really fan the flames between these two groups. And he said, you'll have to decide as a jury whether or not he's telling the truth if he takes the stand.
All right, any reaction from that jury today?
This jury very attentive. They were nodding their heads. Some of the women I could see on the front row along with the prosecutor, but equally as engaged when the defense was giving his opening statement, and a lot of note taking. And here's a look at the breakdown of this jury that was actually selected today. One day, half a day, they were all selected. We have 9 women on this jury of 12 plus 2 alternates, 5 men, 3 are people of color, 11 white people. This is a pretty diverse jury when it comes to even their backgrounds and employments, a wide range of ages on this jury. And tomorrow they're going to hear from the first prosecution witness.
All right, Julia Janae in Nashville. We'll be checking in with her all week long. Big trial here on Court TV. Thanks so much, Julia.